might not sound like your kind of thing, but it is worth giving opera a chance. Kirsty has met two budding young opera singers and she found out there's a lot more to opera than meets the eye.
My mother makes me mash my mini M&Ms on
the tip of the tongue and the teeth and the lips.
Sing a mama, sing a mama, sing a
It's a
mama,
warm-up
sing a
that
mama,
doesn't
sing.
sound too friendly.
Oopchee, oopchee, ha.
But what they're doing here helps them do this.
I must go.
Whether you love it or hate it, there's no denying that opera makes itself heard. It all started in Italy more than 400 years ago. Operas are like musicals, where the singers act out a drama through song.
The stories about anything. It's about history, it's about kings, it's about queens, it's about fights, it's the modern day things.
They act out these stories dressed in extravagant costumes and on massive sets. But we all know it's the voices that make an opera. Altogether, they sound amazing. But when you pull the singers apart, their voices are kind of like separate instruments with their own sound. There's the baritone, who has a really deep voice.
For I am a pirate king.
A little bit higher than that, you have the tenor.
For I am a pirate king.
Then there's the mezzo.
For I am a pirate king.
And finally, the highest voice in opera is the soprano. Luciano Pavarotti was a famous tenor, and he became one of opera's biggest superstars. But as you've probably noticed, there aren't any opera singers around your age. To find out why, let's meet some up-and-comers, Mark and Jess.
Time to say goodbye.
Although they sound great, they're still not ready to jump into an opera, because that type of voice takes a long time to develop.
I've been told by my singing teacher that I'm probably still about 10 years off my voice fully maturing.
So for now, they're building up their voices in musicals. So what's so special about an opera voice? Opera singers don't use any microphones, so they need to be able to project their voice right to the back of the theatre.
If you shout an opera, you will probably ruin your voice by the time you're 25.
Opera, like musicals, is about storytelling, so singers also need to be good actors.
That's the whole point of opera. You've got to tell them a story. So if you're standing on stage and you're singing fantastically, but you're not connecting with the audience, you're not convincing them that what you're saying is true, there's really no point.
And finally, it can be helpful if opera singers understand other languages.
Most operas are not in English, so you have to know how to pronounce like Italian and German and French.
Do you know what they're saying half the time?
Sometimes. Well, I learned German at school and I used to learn Italian, so I've got a general idea, but online translations are good.
So while the opera stage is a long way off for now, it sounds like Mark and Jess are hitting all the right notes.